Welcome back to Island Life Live. I'm very excited to share that two of the most prestigious outrigger paddling canoe races in the world is back.
Yeah.
The Navahine Okikai and Molokai Ihoi are set for September 29th and October 13th, respectively. This after a 4-year hiatus due to COVID. Now, last year they were actually scheduled for the races, but in showing respect to our Lahaina community, the races were called off. Teams launch from Haleolono Harbor on Molokai and make their way through the often treacherous Kaiwi Channel to land at the Hilton Hawaiian Village on Oahu. Registration is now open, so check it out. We got it for you at kitv.com/links under Oahu Hawaiian Canoe Racing Association. Isn't that awesome?
Yes. Remember back in the day, we used to actually broadcast that on KCCN 1420 AM.
Yes.
And our crew, Kiomiki Akui, Brickwood was part
were
of that
there.
as well. And then here on KITV, Ikavaka Hiko, back in the day, we used to broadcast it here on this channel. So.
Oh, I would love for us to do that. And I would love for a Hawaiian crew to win because, man, those Tahitians are tough to beat.
Oh.
They are tough to beat.
You know, that was always a question, how come the Tahitians are always winning? Well, I go to Tahiti often, right? And that's all you see them doing, like, every single day.
It's their lifestyle.
It's their lifestyle. So,
all right.
So we got to do two, yeah?
And I'm sure Tahitians eat fruit too, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, what's about their fruit?
Well, what's the most that you've ever spent on a fruit?
$3.99 a pound.
I think like
For
maybe
apples, maybe like envy apples.
$20 when Candice was hapai. She was ono for honeydew melon.
What?
So I went Safeway like 2 o'clock in the morning for go get her this.
Wait, family.
It was $20.
But the honeydew melon was $20.
Yeah, it was
for
expensive.
One?
Yeah.
You guys, that's nothing.
What?
Somebody dropped down $400 for a pineapple.
Not.
Yes, it's called the Ruby Glow pineapple. It took Del Monte 15 years to develop this particular produce, named it after its reddish hue, and yes, $400 for one pineapple. And that's why it was only sold by specialty fruit vendors, and now it is completely sold out.
Wow.
You cannot even try it.
$400.
$400.
Girl,
Yes.
if I had that thing better make me skinty.
No promises, no promises.
Natural Ozempic, whatever you call it.
No promises.
Crazy.
And finally, we love fruit and we also love music.
Yes.
Apple Music just dropped its top 100 albums of all time, and it has definitely opened up interesting conversations.
Okay.
Some notable artists and groups in the top 10 are, we've got like Amy Winehouse, there's Beyonce,
Gotta have Michael
Prince.
Jackson.
Yes, Michael Jackson actually is number 2.
What about
His
the
Thriller
Beatles?
album.
Oh.
The Beatles right there with Abbey Road. Now, before I give the number 1, here's the criteria for selection. Albums that are marked a cultural movement for the artist or genre.
Okay.
Complete works that are more than just a collection of hits, so it cannot be like an anthology.
Okay.
Productions that thoroughly represent culture in both production and lyrics, and inspirational albums that motivated a generation to create music. They're looking at the timeless albums right here.
Okay,
You guys
okay.
ready for number 1?
Yeah.
Let me guess, is it Beatles?
No, it's not. Lauryn Hill.
Not.
Specifically, her debut album, which is The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I never would have
Number
guessed.
1 of all time.
Number 1 of all time. Do you agree?
I mean, that was a really good album. And then, of course, she married into the Marley Ohana. And they have a son now.
Who is what?
He's recording.
WG?
YG.
YG.
I think YG.
Some letters.
Yeah, there's some letters. But
YG.
that's one of the big, hits on the radio right now.
That's
So,
the one.
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. I was actually, my first guess actually wanted to be Michael Jackson until you said Michael Jackson was number 2. So he's my ultimate favorite of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's the jam. But would you agree? You let us know. Island Life Live at kitv.com.
Interesting.
All right, speaking of music, today is National